We are live from T-Mobile Center in Kansas City, Missouri. This is your day-to-day BYU Sports play-by-play. I'm Spencer Linton alongside Jarom Jordan. And it's only natural that we open up this basketball conversation as the women take center stage with the head coach of BYU Women's Hoops, Amber Whiting. Amber, welcome back to BYUSN.
Thank you. Thank you. Excited to be here.
You're an old veteran now at the Big 12, right?
Done this. Yep.
I know exactly what you're doing. But the league added 4, lost 2, right? Even if you got used to what it was last year, it's a totally different league this year, right?
Totally different. Kehlani texted me and was like, hey, do you want to be in the same hotels? And I started looking at our schedule. I'm like, there's really only 3 road trips that overlap from last year, which is crazy. So
wild.
Yeah.
That different.
Flip it, right?
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
Add the new 4, so.
Okay, well, so naturally with the changes and because you have a year of experience under your belt in the Big 12, what do you feel like is the most significant challenge that awaits you in year number 2?
Just putting all of our newcomers together, like freshmen and transfers. Like, I mean, we're a completely different team playing a new style of play, and so just that in and of itself. I like to focus on us more than anyone else.
This is us, right?
Yeah.
8 newcomers. How long did it take before you had everyone's name memorized? Did you have Hi, My Name Is at the first day of practice?
I think I recruited them, so I was pretty good with names.
Mostly a joke, but yes.
No, but I mean, just you got to figure each kid out, right? Like what makes them tick, how you can get after them, how you can coach them, what brings out the best in them. So that takes a while.
What pieces fit and what don't, right? You mentioned you're going to play a new style. What kind of style are you going to play?
I've given Lee the offense. And so he has ramped it up as far as the pace of play that we want to play. And obviously he's a 3-ball shooter, so he loves a 3, so he wants to shoot it.
Does that change conditioning? Like, all right, we got to be in
100%. Yep. 100%.
Does this have anything to do with what BYU men's basketball did last year and the success they had?
A little bit. Like I watched them, and I mean BYU is always known for shooting the 3, right? And we had a really good shooting percentage last year, so why not capitalize on that?
Out of curiosity, who's the best 3-point shooter on your roster right now?
Ooh, I would say Kim right now.
Okay,
Kimry.
So Kimry,
who we'll talk to later.
Yeah. You're trying to replace, just some incredible 3-point shooters from a year ago, and one came as a shocker, and you lose Kaylee Wilson to omission. So what do you anticipate from Kemery specifically as she begins her BYU venture?
Well, for her, I wanted to get her to come because of her experience. I mean, being a 5th year, like she brings that, and she's kind of like that calm in the storm, and that how she plays is like that as well. And so she just has that experience. She's really smooth with it. She has a nice little pull up. But yeah, when she gets going, she can knock down shots for sure.
How has Amari gotten better over the summer?
Ooh, she wasn't satisfied with last year. She was kind of disappointed. But that's, I feel like, come back from her ACL. Like didn't trust her body, things like that. And so she got in the weight room because as soon as we got done, she was like, I need to get more muscle. Like she got knocked off her base really easy. So she got in the weight room, got stronger, and I feel like she's actually getting back her like quick twitches like that she's had lost that year. So yeah, and I look to her a lot as far as like being the voice on the court, getting everybody going. I mean, because your PG's your extension kind of, so.
Seems like she did have a good year, especially coming off an ACL, but how would you evaluate it? Because you're not only her coach, you're her mom, and she is coming off a serious knee injury, yet it seemed like she had a pretty good freshman year.
And she'll tell you her free throw percentage was awful. But I feel like that goes back to just the focus on what I'm focusing on. And there was a bunch of times during the season, like she goes to make a move and you can see she's not trusting herself or trusting her body. But she did. I mean, she did okay last year. Like I would have to agree, but it's not to where I have seen her play. So
the standard's high.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're 7 days away from the first exhibition and only 15 days away from your first actual game. So what are you hoping to tweak and adjust to be ready? Not necessarily for the exhibition, because I know that's part of the tweak process, but like getting ready for your first actual game.
I think in the exhibition, I mean, we've went against each other and went against our guy squad in practice, right? But just being able to see like a sub, a rotation, who's going to play well together, because, you need a certain amount of people that's shooting the ball on the court compared to, but we always got to have defense. And so just to see the chemistry of that come together.
Ari Mackey-Williams tears the ACL again, just devastating. How did the team kind of handle this? How are you handling it emotionally right now?
That was a tough day. Like, I'll be honest, I was sick to my stomach. She had been playing phenomenal, shooting the ball like crazy good. And so I was excited to see her back out there. And when you have more shooters, it spaces the court, you know, and so that was a hard one for us, especially. And for her, like, I mean, think about that back-to-back years. Like, that's just, I mean, I don't wish that injury on anyone having went through it in our family. And so just, I mean, having her do that again, it was awful.
Same knee or different knee?
Different.
Amber Whiting is with us on BYU Sports Nation, the head coach of BYU women's basketball. You certainly have some players that have gone through some challenges. Your daughter, we've mentioned Ari Mackey-Williams. Like, there's mental toughness, but what would you say is the identity of your team overall at this point?
I love the freshmen that came in. Like, they're just fearless. So for me, that's like refreshing, and I love being able to go down and coach them, right? But then on the flip side, you got to kind of teach them, like, what can happen, what can't happen, you know what I mean? Like, you can't leave the ball on the strong side. You can't do, like, there are certain things. But, and then the newcomers that have came in, like, I love the chemistry and the camaraderie that they've brought. Like, everybody's just open, welcoming. And so being able to, like, I was worried about coaching and getting the chemistry together, but they love each other. And so off the court, that is there. And so it kind of translates on the court. So it's my job now to make sure that we put forth our best foot.
One of those freshmen people are really excited about is Delaney Gibb out of Canada, top 100 recruit. What do you expect as a freshman from Delaney?
I've talked to her about, like, I need her to be aggressive. Like, she's best when she's just playing aggressive. And so I just, you know, get after it and, like, give her the green light. Like, you have to as a freshman, just no fear. Let's go.
And during, was it during kind of COVID, she moved to Utah for a minute and kind of lived near you guys or something? Amari got to know Delaney? And
yeah, they played on the same Adidas team together. Well, actually, the 16s and 17s, but they practiced together. And then there's a couple tournaments where we pulled Delaney to come play. And so they had that chemistry and that camaraderie. And I think having that already, the connection has been really, really nice to see. So much so that sometimes I get mad at them in practice because, you know, they don't talk the switch, but they're switching. And so I'm like, you guys. And I'm like, no, that doesn't work for me. Like,
I need to hear it.
I need to hear it.
Talk.
We are hearing Amber Whiting on BYU Sports Nation. Okay, you're not going to just plug and play someone to replace the greatest rebounder in BYU basketball history, Lauren Gustin. But you certainly have an approach and an effort level that you're hoping for. So what is the plan to try and get the production in some way or another to help as Lauren Gustin has moved on in her career?
Every single person has to step up. So I've told them, like, I'm not going to replace those rebounds in one person, but it's got to be you. Everybody has to be 2 or 3 more. Everyone, because we don't get it. We don't have that luxury anymore. And so that for across the board, everybody has to step up.
For preseason polls, BYU football has said, we'll take your 13th and we'll be higher in the AP poll than the Big 12. Picked 12th. How do you handle a thing like that?
It doesn't bother me. Like, I love the challenge. We look at it the same way the football team has, right? And I love watching them succeed right now because it gives us, like, we can do this too, right? It gives you a chip on your shoulder to go out there and play and just prove people wrong. But yeah, I'm excited about this. And we take it one game at a time. So I don't look to conference yet. We got to do non-conference. We got to do exhibition first, right? So one game at a time.
What's the message you're hoping to send to opponents that face BYU? Like, if you were to ask an opposing coach after the game, what are you hoping they say about BYU women's basketball?
I hope they say that we make them uncomfortable. Like, we play defense, like, up in them, and we, you know, make refs uncomfortable calling our games. Like, I want that to be, I want them sped up. I want them feeling, you know, crap, I hate playing them. Their hands either this, or that, the other. And that's, I mean, offense will take care of itself, but that's where I want it.
Lee Camard will take care of the offense.
He has that. I got this.
Who's on the defense? Who's taking the defense?
Me.
That's you.
Yep.
You directly.
Yep.
Ooh, I like that. I'm excited to watch.
Yep.
Well, best of luck not only on the season, but today. It's a fun day. You get to talk to everybody about the squad. So what are you looking forward to the most besides the beef jerky from Old Trapper?
In Big 12 media?
Yeah.
Other than this
BYUtv right here.
Okay, yeah. Well, we peaked and now it's downhill. Yeah. Thanks, Amber. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, you bet.
Good luck.